I think it's easier to build connections by having an open discussion with people that is not inside of a classroom.
Good afternoon, guys. This is Victoria Porter.
So when I was younger, like freshman year, Fun Friday wasn't really a big deal, but especially this year, I feel like everybody gets really hype about it, and it's something that I feel like everybody at our school looks forward to just because it's so much fun. In the library, there's so many activities that we get to do, and we get to just really bond with each other. So
today we're going to ask you 3 questions about Fun Friday since you are an avid Fun Friday goer.
I do love Fun Fridays. They've been here when they come the first time or two, they don't know what to expect, but then they come in and there's a puzzle station, there's music, there's cards, there's games, there's computers. And so once they know that they get to have that opportunity, they work harder Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to get their work done. But they've learned they have to do it well, and then they get to kind of celebrate, enjoy, relax on Fridays. So definitely a big motivator. With all those activities, I prefer puzzles, and so the puzzle table, there are several seats around it, and students just come, and before you know it, instead of just putting puzzles together, you're talking about personal lives, they need advice, you're sharing stories, or there are game times, and the kids like to see us let our hair down and get wild and laugh and scream, and they see a different side to us, and that kind of helps.
All right, Miss Carr. Today we're going to ask you some questions about Fun Friday.
So Fun Friday came about actually when I was interviewing for the job. Our principal, Mr. Gibson, I was coming in off of COVID, just keep that in your back burner, and our library was pretty dead. There weren't a lot of people coming in, nobody was checking books, anything like that. So I gave him this vision of being able to get kids back into the library by creating something called Fun Friday. Something that students and teachers could look forward to every Friday, something that had to be earned by good grades and getting your work done and those kinds of things, and being able to create that community and getting kids back into the library. And this is the result of Fun Friday. You can hear it in the background. My intentions behind creating Fun Friday was really about that community again, and about allowing teachers and students to be able to create relationships that they don't normally have the opportunity to do in the classroom. So creating a space for them to be able to come, and people are just piling in. We're at capacity today. It is Halloween, that's why I look like a nurse today. But yeah, just creating that space for people to be able to come, and it is just grown beyond my imagination. I'm so blessed.
Our final question for you is, how does Fun Friday impact your relationships with students and coworkers?
Well, Fun Friday impacts my relationships with teachers in that a couple of ways. It allows teachers to be able to come in and be able to talk with other teachers, but it allows me to see them as well. A lot of times as teachers, we get kind of in our own space and we don't ever get out to be able to talk with other teachers or anything like that unless you're in a meeting or something like that. This allows you to have that time to socialize with other teachers, and that brings them to me. And so if I have a great idea, I can tell them about it. They're kind of a captive audience at that point. And as far as my intentions with students, I love that in the classroom, when I was a classroom teacher, I taught 150 students. But here in the library, I get to see all 1,500 of our students, and I get to learn their names, what they're interested in. I just get to have a lot of fun with them, and they bring me joy every day.
All right. Thank you so much, Ms. Carr.
You're so welcome.
It provides an opportunity for students to come in and experience the library in a different way. There's a lot going on. It's not just your stereotypical quiet reading books. There's games, there's activities, there's kids interacting. It's just a really excellent opportunity for someone who maybe hasn't spent much time in the library to come in here and experience it in a different way. Well, I always tell you guys, you know, we're gonna work hard, then we're gonna play hard. And I think the teachers that sign up for Fun Friday have recognized that their students have worked hard, so they want to give them an opportunity to come in here and build relationships with each other and just have some fun together. And so I think that's a good motto for life, you know, work hard, play hard, and get the job done, and then go enjoy something fun together. And I think that's reflected in Fun Friday, and I just enjoy seeing teachers and students interact, build relationships, and have a good time.